What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to a very interesting brand new Trent huge contract update video, because it looks like Liverpool have increased their contract offer to Trent and we will break down. His current salary is £180,000 per week and Liverpool have almost doubled that. We will talk in detail about what will happen next, but let me know guys, do you think Liverpool can keep Trent beyond this season? Because the report says that Liverpool have made an improved €20 million per year offer, which comes out down to €380,000 per week, which is £320,000 per week. But apparently Trent is holding out for an even higher offer, because probably Real Madrid are whispering in his ear that you will get £450,000 per week at Real Madrid. So Trent at least wants £350,000 per week, but I think £320,000 per week is still a fantastic salary. It's almost as high as Mo Salah's contract, and if Trent goes to Real Madrid because of a couple of tens of thousands of pounds per week, then he doesn't really love Liverpool as much, or he has higher ambitions in terms of he wants to win the Ballon d'Or, and he thinks if he goes to Real Madrid he has a higher chance of winning the Ballon d'Or. I don't think he will anyway, but yeah, let me know what do you think about this in the comments below. And sources with a close understanding of the situation have claimed that Real Madrid have a meeting scheduled with Trent for January in order to step up their pursuit, and Trent remains one of their top priority targets. Talks have been ongoing for months with Liverpool, but Real Madrid now hope for an early January meeting with Trent entourage in order to speed things up. Liverpool have offered Trent a 4-year contract after this season worth €20 million per year, and I think Liverpool did absolutely everything they can in this current situation. Of course, it's such a shame that it has come down to Trent running down his contract because of the uncertainty around Jurgen Klopp's future. Liverpool didn't offer Trent a new contract. We should have offered him a new contract last summer, not this summer, but in the summer of 2023, when he still had 2 years left on his current contract. But probably Liverpool thought Trent will want to stay at Liverpool, so it's no problem waiting another year. But now it is a problem, and sources claiming that talks with Salah are now progressing positively, with the likely outcome looking like a 2-year option for Salah with a two-year contract, with an option for a third year. There are still some final details to clarify. Liverpool have set a deadline for this to be completed by the end of 2024, so Liverpool can put these contract sagas behind them and focus on the title challenge. Let me know what is your prediction for the big Tottenham-Liverpool title showdown, in terms of Liverpool are in the title race, Tottenham are not, but Tottenham at home are very, very dangerous. Hopefully Liverpool can outscore them. I expect a high-scoring affair with lots of drama. Hopefully no refereeing controversy this time, because last season is still fresh in my mind of how Liverpool got cheated out of 3 points at Tottenham. So let me know your score predictions down below. And it's really encouraging to see and hear that Liverpool are proactive in their contract talks, and Liverpool are offering higher and higher wages to Trent in order to convince him to stay at his boyhood club. Securing Trent on a long-term contract is crucial, not just for his defensive ability, but also for his ability to drive the team forward and to provide absolute killer game-winning passes. Trent importance can't be underestimated. His understanding with Salah has been instrumental in Liverpool's attacking strategy, and keeping this partnership intact is vital for Liverpool's continued success under Arne Slot. Negotiations with Salah and Van Dijk also appear to be heading in a positive direction, and of course, as Liverpool fans, we understand the importance of experience and leadership, and Van Dijk and Salah provide those in abundance. And Salah's relentless goal-scoring ability is also something that Liverpool cannot afford to lose. Liverpool's decision to focus on wrapping these negotiations up by the end of 2024 is a step in the right direction, and it would allow Liverpool to focus on the challenges of the season without the distraction of these contract talks, because it destabilizes the team. Melissa Reddy recently suggested that Salah and Van Dijk are likely to stay, and it's just a matter of reaching a compromise with them and their agents. Trent Alexander-Arnold's situation is different though. With the right back in his prime years and being presented with the chance to play for the most successful club in European football, Real Madrid, let's not kid ourselves, that's a huge opportunity, and of course any player's head will be turned by Real Madrid. But the allure of being a local hero, a Liverpool legend, to go down in history as one of the greatest players of Liverpool FC also has to weigh a lot, because Trent Alexander-Arnold is from Liverpool, his whole family is from Liverpool, his dad, who is also his agent, is a huge Liverpool fan as well. It now seems most unlikely that Trent's future will be sorted until January, but of course I hope I'm wrong, and Liverpool are doing everything in their power to keep Trent Alexander-Arnold beyond this season. And it looked like at first that Salah's contract would be the hardest to do, but it looks like now it's Trent Alexander-Arnold's contract which is the hardest to do, because Salah and Van Dijk are desperate to stay. Trent Alexander-Arnold hasn't given that same vibe, that same indication. And this is why this is such a tough situation, because Liverpool are competing directly with Real Madrid's contract offer, and because Real Madrid are signing Trent on a free transfer, they can offer him huge wages and a huge signing on fee, which could be 20-30 million pounds in an envelope up front, and Liverpool can't really compete with that. Losing Trent Alexander-Arnold would be an absolutely massive blow for Liverpool, not just because of his talent, but because of what he represents. He is a youth academy player grown into the best right back in the world. He represents everything that Liverpool stands for: local hero, boyhood Liverpool fan, and to lose him would be absolutely devastating, especially on a free transfer, with him being worth at least 100 million pounds, let's be honest. Even though Liverpool tabled a very good, lucrative, improved contract offer, Real Madrid's track record of luring elite players to Madrid, and also their incredible continued success in Europe, could sway Trent Alexander-Arnold's decision towards Real Madrid. But I think he would tarnish and pretty much destroy his Liverpool legacy if he went to Real Madrid, because he goes on a free transfer. If Trent left for 100 million, I don't think many Liverpool fans would hold grudges against him. Maybe some hardcore Liverpool fans would still, but then Liverpool would be fairly compensated and we could easily replace him and even have some money left over to strengthen the team elsewhere. But Trent Alexander-Arnold keeps talking about how brilliant Arne Slot is and how he loves working under him and how he sees the vision that Arne Slot has, and his specific tactical instructions already helped and improved Trent Alexander-Arnold's game massively. And he's not just a local hero, a Liverpool superstar, he revolutionized how the right back plays in the Premier League. He has been absolutely sensational, and the things that he can do on the football pitch, not many players can do, not many fullbacks, but not even midfielders or attackers can make passes like Trent Alexander-Arnold does. From a Liverpool fan perspective, this situation highlights the fine margins at the top level of football. Because yes, Real Madrid are offering everything, money, trophies, history, glamour. But Liverpool offers something even more special: to become a Liverpool legend from a local hero similar to Steven Gerrard, and to win absolutely everything at Liverpool. Maybe Trent feels he has completed the set at Liverpool and it's time for a new challenge. Who knows what he thinks, because he's not really honest in his interviews of what he wants to do with his future. And I absolutely hate Real Madrid, not just because of what they did to Liverpool in the last 7 years in the Champions League, losing 2 Champions League finals to them, getting knocked out by Real Madrid on 4 different occasions under Jurgen Klopp. But also they are just, bullying their way to La Liga title after La Liga title in Spain. They have almost unlimited amounts of money backed by the state, backed by Spanish government. And Liverpool, on the other hand, of course, have to be very, very frugal in their finances. We can only spend what we earn. And Trent Alexander-Arnold is more than just a player. He represents Liverpool's identity, a local lad who rose through the academy to become one of the world's best in his position. Real Madrid's interest is flattering but also troubling, because Real Madrid usually get their transfer targets. But Trent Alexander-Arnold has deep ties to Liverpool. He has huge love for the city, and his whole family and friends are from Liverpool. And from a fan perspective, Liverpool must prioritize this deal above all else. I don't necessarily agree with that, because all three players are absolutely crucial to Liverpool's future. But financially, it would be the most difficult to replace Trent Alexander-Arnold because of Liverpool losing out on a £100 million player on a free transfer, who is also in his prime, 25, 26 years old, remember. Maybe signing a striker or attacker who scores at the rate of Salah would be more expensive, but losing Trent would be also a big blow financially and morally as well. And Arne Slot said that he likes Trent's ambition, that he wants to create a legacy as the best right back in the history of football, but he needs to put the team first, and as a result of that, be special himself. I definitely like this ambition in a player, Arne Slot said. I think this is something every player must have if you play at this level. If you don't have this, you probably don't play at this level. As long as they understand they need the team to be special as an individual, as long as they put the team first, and as a result of that, be special themselves. That is what they all do, including Trent Alexander-Arnold. All the top players have this. They want to be special. They want to be the best. And it's that not what you have. I think it is so hard to put the effort in to stay fit, to play, to be good every 3 days. You always see them during the game, and then you probably feel like, what a life these players have. And that is true. They have a great life, but they have to put a lot of work in to be able to be at their best every 3 days. That's not given to everyone. That mentality and that discipline. Therefore, that's the mentality of the top player. And part of that is that you need and want to be the best possible player in your position, or the best player in the world. And Trent Alexander-Arnold has that ambition, but I don't think he can win the Ballon d'Or, even at Real Madrid. But that's just my opinion. Because of how the Ballon d'Or voting is, it's a popularity contest between strikers and attackers. And finally, I want to take a look at the comments Alisson made ahead of the Tottenham-Liverpool huge game in the Premier League title race. And today, Aston Villa host Manchester City, so hopefully more dropped points to Manchester City. After 2 draws, it's really important for Liverpool to get back to winning ways against Tottenham. Alisson said, I think there are many difficult games coming now at this time for us, and that's how the Premier League is, really difficult. You cannot take things for granted, because the season finishes before you know how things can change quickly. 2 games, you can drop some points, and the difference in points with respect to the opponents is not so big anymore. But I think we have to focus on the next challenge, and that is Tottenham. Massive game. If we can go there and get the 3 points, it will be amazing. But we know how difficult it is to play there against their team. They are playing really well, a really intense way of playing, not easy, but we have to get back on the winning track if we want to do something special this season. And Liverpool conceded 5 goals in the last 2 Premier League games, so defensively Liverpool need to improve, and it's no coincidence that Konate is missing from the team and Liverpool started conceding a lot of goals. Clean sheets have been a big part of our success, Alisson said. If you want to do something special, if you want to win titles, you need to have a solid defense, and that means that the whole team needs to work hard for getting clean sheets. Also in the game, if you don't concede, you are closer to victory, and with the quality our players up front have, we know that we can hurt the opponents. If you look at to the games we played, the last 2 games, against Newcastle it was a hectic game. They are really strong, and playing away from home is not easy, and you can drop 2 points there, that's fine. Of course, Fulham, we played against Fulham with 10 men for like 75 minutes, so that's also a good excuse kind of to drop points. And Liverpool actually were 1-0 down already when we went down to 10 men, so that's a great point to gain. but we can't afford this blip to become a slump. If we don't win against Tottenham, that could be 6 points dropped or 7 points dropped in 3 games. That's too many. And Alisson said it helps a lot that we have been in several title races before because we are experienced players. Not only myself, but so many players, even the young players, they had experienced that before. Being there for the title race is part of the identity of this club. This club is so big, it has to be there. It has to be fighting for something big, fighting for the prize. We know that and we carry this responsibility, but it doesn't come from nothing. You have to create that. You have to deserve it, because if you are up there and you don't deserve it, you are not going to last long at first place. We want to not only win the games, but we want to deserve it. We want to play well. We want to have solid performances, be solid at defense, be strong in the attack. There is a way of winning that is not a guarantee that you are going to win, but a lot of hard work is necessary for a team that wants to fight for something big. At the end, it's not a guarantee, but we want to do that. We want to be there. We have the desire inside of ourselves. Bringing the experience can help us in all the different circumstances that we can get through the season. And Conor Bradley and Konate are now the only 2 players who are out injured, which is great. You have to be lucky with injuries as well. All the teams struggle at some points with injuries. It's important that when those players are missing, the key players, the ones who come in and play, can do as well as the others were doing. I stayed away for 8 or 9 weeks, 6 or 7 games in the Premier League. Kelleher came in and did really well for the team, helping a lot with the games, with the saves, and it shows how good he is and showing how important it is to have players with quality in the squad, not only the starting 11 but the squad. It's important for the long term. Hopefully we can get Konate and Bradley back soon. They are important players for us, but the players who are fit, we have to show the response on the pitch and to perform as best as we can to get the results. I would start Diogo Jota up front with Diaz and Salah, and I would also start Tsimikas at left back instead of Robertson, because Jota has been just performing much better than Nunez and Tsimikas has been better than Robertson before Tsimikas got injured. So that's my opinion. Let me know what is yours in the comments below, and thanks for watching, guys. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.